Hey, what's up, you guys? This is DarthZadyBun for ZHM Entertainment, and I'm here today at the Project Mayhem showroom having a look at this new amazing piece. So this is the Superman Rebirth statue. It is an ArtFX Plus statue, newly released by Kotobukiya. So let's get this thing unboxed and have a look. So as you can see, here's the statue. It looks amazing. First impressions, really, and always with statues, we are going to consider the two essential items, which are of course the aesthetics and the age factor. But before we do that, let's talk about the only included accessory, which is the base. Now the base, as you can see, it is a metal plate which has some felt under, and that prevents it from scuffing or anything of the sort. And what I like about it is that once you pop the figure on, boom, it has a very strong magnet and it holds the figure very nicely, so it's not very likely to sort of topple over or anything like that. It is an improvement from the old base, as the magnet seems to be much stronger and it uses up less space in your display. So very happy with this overall. Now with that out of the way, let's turn our attention to the aesthetics. Now, when we talk about aesthetics, what we're looking at is the overall visual appeal of a figure and ultimately what it would do for your display case. Now, let's take it from the top. When early preview images of the statue were released, there was concern from everyone who pre-ordered that the face sculpt itself had a bit too much of pink all throughout. In other words, it looked a little bit more like a fizzer or a bit of candy floss they did Superman. Now that I've actually had the figure in hand and really looking at it, I gotta say that these concerns are largely unfounded. Here's the reason why. You see, what happens is the lighting, well, depending on your display case, the lighting or shadows might wash out or wash away some of the detail, but the additional pink over here on the face sculpt actually compensates for that, and it allows the figure to maintain its overall look and visual appeal. So I'm very happy with that, so no complaints about that. Now with those semantics out of the way, we can consider the statue as a whole. So aesthetically, what you see here is a very bold, very imposing statue. It looks phenomenal. What I really like about it is that it has all the sculpted, or rather the deft sculpted detail that you would expect from a Kotobukiya statue, which is amazing. And the way they've done the painting, as you can see here, the highlights, the subtle shading that they've done over here, all of that serves to accentuate what we see holistically. So what you have is all round a very well rendered figure. So aesthetically, I'm very pleased with it. I have no complaints whatsoever. This brings us to the age factor. Now, for those of you who don't know, the age factor is a generic standard that we've created where we essentially assess the degree to which a figure makes you go ish with excitement or ish with disappointment. So with this figure, what we have is a meticulously crafted figure which has all the bells and whistles that you would expect from a Kotobukiya figure. Now, what I really liked about it was that it is within a reasonable price bracket, you know, bearing in mind the brilliantly sculpted details you see even over here on the face sculpt going down towards the insignia and pretty much everything overall. Was very happy with it. All things being equal, I really don't think that there's anything that I can fault in terms of the overall build, the sculpt work, the paint work, anything of that sort. Though with that being said, the one gripe that I have about it, and it's a gripe that I have pretty much with every Kotobukiya figure these days, is that I really wish that we had seen perhaps a different head sculpt, maybe an alternative head sculpt to be more accurate, that had perhaps like a heat vision eyes or something like that. I mean, while this thing is within a price friendly bracket, I mean, we have seen other ArtFX Plus statues that did have stuff like that, so really wish I could have seen that. But that's just a minor niggling detail that takes nothing away from the statue itself. To wrap it up and bring it in within the home stretch, I have to say that this figure elicits a resounding ish, and I have no reservations whatsoever in recommending it. So this figure is available in stores here in South Africa now, so you should contact our friends Riza or Nas from Project Mayhem, because they'll probably be able to hook you up with this very soon. Then, if you like content like this, like, share, subscribe, be sure to do all of that stuff, and we will see you soon.